Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Stellaris as the United Federation of Planets. If that sounds familiar, that is because this is as close a nation I can make to the United Federations of United Federation of Planets in Star Trek. And the playstyle will follow basically just that. It will follow Star Trek as close as I can in terms of the general ethos and the attitude of the Federation towards alien races and diplomacy and war and so on and so forth. So without any further ado, let me show you the race itself. We are a direct democracy. Every 10 years there will be an election. Individualists, xenophiles, and materialists. As well as the race itself is, of course, the initial funding race would be human, but I look to incorporate as many different alien species as I can into the Federation, of course, through pacifist means. We are intelligent, deviant, sedimentary, and adaptive. Starting off with warp technology on Earth, obviously, with laser weaponry and humanoid ships. No mods being used this time round, all the DLCs, and of course the latest patch of Stellaris on a 600-size galaxy. Ecliptical, and the rest I'm going to leave as a default. 100% habitable worlds. I was thinking about decreasing it a little bit. I'm going to leave it at default. And that's basically it on normal difficulty. Any FTL method allowed. Clustered empire placement. Is it random? Leave it as clusters. No, let's make it random. There we go. Alright, so what does it mean trying to be as close as possible to the... Yes, of course, begin. What does it mean to be as close as possible to the Federation of Planets from Star Trek? Well, I will wage mostly just defensive wars, sometimes liberation wars and stuff like that, and I will try and build up federations. Obviously, I mean, it's in the name, right? But we're going to try and make a federation. We're going to try and diplomatically win the game, and really try and explore space rather than conquer it. You know, there's also a go to some pretty interesting extremes when it comes to science and general research. Sorry for that little dip in frame rate there. I'm not quite sure what happened. Right, so I believe I've explained pretty much everything. You'll see. I mean, basically, you'll see how the entire thing will work in the long run, but basically I think I gave you all the must-have information that you need for now. Let's get into it. Let's begin exploring. And I've made a mistake already. Survey this system first, and then this one, this one, this one, and then go around like that, doing stuff. Construction ship can sit on its arse for now. What about, where is it? Policies and edicts. Yes, there it is. So, we can encourage free thought, which I will do, even though it is going to drastically reduce the amount of influence I get. Absolutely do that. And then, right. First contact, peaceful, absolutely. Leadership, primary species only. We can't change that, can we? Well, maybe we'll get other species in. Free voting, yes. Resettlement prohibited. Okay. Migration, free migration, yes, that's what we want. Bombarding, limited. It's not even light. Okay, so we can have limited bombardment. That's good, that's good. Purges are prohibited. Slavery is prohibited. That's what we want. Unrestricted wars. We might want to switch those to just liberation or just defensive later down the line, but for now that's okay. Pretty happy with our policies as is. Okay. Now we do a battle axe class corvette. Yeah, those we're going to need to change fairly soon, but leave them be for now, as there isn't much we can do. We make them different. We not... How's the food situation with all food? Okay. Well, in that case, we should start cleaning some of this stuff up, right? That one, for example. And build an energy power plant on top of it. The construction ship can begin doing its job as well. Relatively soon, one would hope. And we can also speed up time, because there is not a lot of exciting stuff going to happen in the first few years of our existence, shall we say. Please surprise me pleasantly and tell me there's something on Mars. Oh! There we go, okay. We recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Mars. Referred to it as the Cybrex, seems to have been made up of machines that were linked together in some sort of collective consciousness. Ooh.
Situation log updated.
Okay. So, precursors of the Cybrex. Find Cybrex artifacts. Contact report. Remnants. Weeks after the USS Pathfinder's latest fruitful exploratory survey, human xenologists are particularly falling over themselves to publish their takes on the findings of Mars. Oh, sorry, on the findings on Mars. Sorry. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative yet temporary impact on pursuit in the fields. Okay. Do I get to see those negative impacts? No? Okay. Not pretty good scientists. I say pretty good, they're not actually that good.
Anomaly found.
Leave it be for now. Oh. Build a mine first. Okay. And then move you to there and have you build a power plant. Okay, you've leveled up, that's very nice. We can also start building some corvettes. As, well, we might need them to defend ourselves from minor pirate incursions or something. Pretty much the only thing that can threaten us at this stage. And another energy thing in that direction.
System survey complete.
Unfortunately, not a lot of minerals, but hopefully, whatever resource we have an excess of at any point in time, we will be able to trade it away for the other one that we're missing in the future when we make contact with other civilizations. Which I'm really looking forward to, unlike in my previous Let's Play where we just burned down everything that was remotely not human. This time we're far nicer, aren't we? Yes, we are. Though that said, I really have to give a shout out to my friend Commander Delicious for kind of giving me the idea to play this. Not really the Star Trek Nation, but the overall approach to the subject, if you will, like pacifism and an entire sciencey exploratory race rather than the militaristic dictators, which is what I mostly play in Stellaris. He gave me this idea to try something different for once, but also in his own Let's Play, his entire planet just turned into militaristic dictators and xenophobes with an event. So he wanted to be as peaceful as possible, and everyone on his planet, quote, had anger management issues, so found that to be absolutely hilarious. Which is why I kind of wanted to see how I would fare in the entire overall scheme of things, yes? How's research going? Remarkably slowly, I mean, I think that's clear to everyone.
System survey complete.
Plenty of resources around the thing.
Construction
Let's
complete.
see. This one's for engineering points. That's useful early on, but I would prefer having minerals and stuff like that. It's not within our own borders, so... I don't know. We don't really need energy, so... Yeah, okay, I've convinced myself and build it. Ooh, and make sure you have orders when you're done with that. Go and explore. Boldly go where no man has gone before. It's going to get a little bit more complicated to explain later down the line if we have more than one species in the Federation, which is kind of the point. And provided we can find intelligent life in the universe and all that.
System survey complete. Anomaly
It
found.
would be for now, because it's still a bit risky. What's this? Molten world. My God, it looks pretty, but it's terrible. Oh, we're not building anything, are we? Can we even build anything? Probably. Yes, we can. Also build a few corvettes, but I don't really want to do that yet. Pacifism and all that. There's enough to defend us from whatever. Seems to be a pretty empty place. Really nothing. Not even that
System
one. No.
survey complete.
Literally nothing in it. Aww. That's unlucky. As all hell.
Research complete.
And we finished our research. So, mining network level 2. Yes, I think so. Think I'd rather have that than anything else at this stage. I can't really afford to build anything else. With the way things currently are. I guess that means I could save up, not can, but should save up
Construction complete.
for a colony ship. Which, come to think of it, is exactly what I'm going to do. When we get colony ships, 7 months, that's fine. And colonize Alpha Centauri, then we certainly have more than enough energy to do so. And it's it's a continental world, would you look at that. Having the adaptive trait really is going to help quite a bit with colonizing space. I've went for a slightly smaller galaxy than last time as well. We're trying to... Well, keep it more condensed, I suppose, the entire experience, yes?
Research complete.
Is there anything here I might want to do? Yes, build a science thing. That is useful. Oh, hello. Here, do we want to get like a blue laser or something? Or a power hub. Power hub isn't bad, but we don't need it yet, because, you know, all the bonuses we have to generating energy. Sensors, survey speed, yeah, definitely, because we're like the exploratory race, aren't we? Monthly influence +1, and propaganda broadcasts. That's real good. Growth time less, though, is really important too. And besides, we have bonuses in this thing, so... Ah, a comet! This is a reference to U4. A small celestial object with pronounced gaseous, and particulate tails was recently observed in the Sun system. Its passing was uneventful. It's a good omen. Influence gained 40. Tiny bit of influence, not really relevant, but a very nice reference nonetheless. Alien proto-civilization encountered. Oh, hello. Where are they? One would imagine they're down here, right? No? Yes.
System survey complete.
Okay. What's this? Habitable World Survey event chain. Sure.
Situation
Sure,
log
we'll do it.
updated.
We'll do
Construction
it inevitably whether we want to or not, so we don't see the point in not trying it out as an official objective and with a reward and everything. Then nothing else we can do. What about here? That's built. Clean this out. And then clean this out. Oh, I am an idiot. Because I could have built a colony ship some time ago, but I did not. Well, not exactly that I didn't exactly lose too much from that, but it would have been nice, definitively. Cue those two things. Let's see how USS Pathfinder is doing.
Situation log updated.
We found aliens, okay. Enigmatic spacefarers. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Earth, in many ways ending the first chapter in the book of the United Federations of Planets' bid for a stellar empire. Wouldn't exactly say we're looking for a stellar empire, you know. Even though the Federation was an extremely military organization when it was first built. I suppose I could address a few more things now that we're in this situation that we are, and just basically just waiting around. Let me put your minds to ease if you believe that this is going to be somehow less interesting and boring compared to full-on purging everyone and declaring war on everything all the time campaign. No. This is, believe it or not, an even greater challenge. And I'll defend my case in a bit. As I send... Yes, Sirius is size 22, this is size 17, so obviously we need to go to Sirius first. It's a continental world as well. Okay. Where shall we land? On top of food, ideally, right? And we can call it Arcadia. Why not? Use the default planet names.
Research complete.
There's a lot of stuff to do, goddamn. Robots! Ooh, I do want to go for robots. Yes, I do. I do want to go for robots, and I do want to go specifically for androids later down the line. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. This is how you get AI rebellions, by the way. Which, fair enough, I've never seen one, so... I'm gonna lose this Let's Play to it, then fair enough, I will. Oh! Hello! Hello, friends! You didn't hear that. Cooperation will surely benefit us all. We could learn much from each other. Yes, we can. Who is Harold McClone? We are the Visandia Hive, phonetic collectivists. That's, then you're not really gonna like us. Oh, this is truly a momentous occasion, yes. You're not gonna be too fond of me, are you? Ooh, you're really not gonna be fond of me. Border friction and all? Huh. Yeah, remember, I wanted to be pacifist, and I wanted everyone to like me. I really did. Some things are just not to be, apparently. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. If you think that this is going to be somehow a less interesting Let's Play, or a less challenging Let's Play, or a less eventful Let's Play than the previous one, then you are mistaken, and the reason being, it's easy to deal with problems by sending 10,000 ships in their direction. Provided you have more ships than the problem will go away. With a, more peaceful, more democratic, and more, well, science-y nation, the problem doesn't tend to go away because you swear at it, so... And obviously your military responses are rather limited. And as a result, the entire thing can get rather interesting. In a different way, obviously, to what you might expect initially. Purges and attacks and whatnot. No, instead of that, you get the entire situation of trying to talk your allies into attacking the enemy, but... not bad. You'll see, it's can be a highly rewarding process as well. Diplomacy and all that. Besides, it's good to be a nice guy for a change, eh? I mean, the amount of species we've extinguished from existence over the course of my Stellaris career, I believe I am due for some type of almost compensation, right? To the game. Right, but I believe this is enough for the first Let's Play, or for the first episode in the Let's Play. We've encountered our first adversaries, let's call them. They don't really like me. They hate my guts. And they're superior to me in almost every way, so we're gonna have some problems with them. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video and want to stay tuned with the series, as well, it can only get more interesting from this point on. It really is. You know how it is in Stellaris. The first few years are always a bit dull, for lack of better words. But yes, like I said, until next time, take care, and bye-bye.